Hello, everyone, and welcome to the closing ceremony of the third annual Neuro-Oncology Symposium. It has been 3 long days, weekends, and you have all been here, you have all been learning. And I thank the faculty, the attendees, the international and national speakers, everyone, the medical students that have been a part of this. And that will bring me to my talk over here about the Student Organizing Committee. So I am Fatma Gohar from the class of 2022 at the Al Khan University, and also the president of the Neuroscience Interest Group, which is part of the Student Organizing Committee. Now, the student or you must have seen medical students running around over here, some wearing all kinds of badges representing all kinds of societies, all kinds of interest groups. And those are the part of the student organizing committee. So at AKU, at Al Khan University, we are promoting learning. We are encouraging learning. And that environment is stimulated by these interest groups that are made by the medical students. And it comes with a lot of support from the Al Khan University and the hospital. And we, with the vision of encouraging learning, mentorship, and just pushing these medical students forward to learn what they're interested in, that is how all these interest groups were made. So student oncology interest group, neuroscience interest group, surgery interest group. These go but date back as far as 7 years. And all of them have been promoting this vision. It would not have been possible without the support of our patron and our mentor, Professor Dr. Syed Athar Inam and Dr. Shahzad Shamin. Any idea that we have, anything that we want to do, they will support us, they will guide us, and they will make sure that they help us make it come true. And so it's because of them that we stand here today. And this picture represents, all of these pictures represent the support that they give us. They take out time from their busy lives and they mentor us. And for that, we can never be more grateful. I can't go on without appreciating the Department of Neurosurgery, and that would include the residents, the instructors, the faculty, and also the research fellows that we have. So we go to Dr. Altaf Lagari, Dr. Hamza Bajwa, Dr. Ehsan Ali Khan, Dr. Mashal, Dr. Ehmer, Dr. Hafiza Fatma, Dr. Waqas Bakai, Dr. Saqib Bakshi, Dr. Usman Khalid. These and more of them behind are what are supporting us and pushing us forward. And then the student organizing committee, nothing goes better, nothing works perfectly without good leaders. And all of them over here, whether it be Iza Tahir, whether it be, yes, Iza Tahir, whether it be Aisha Akbar, whether it be Ali, whether it be me, whether it be Maheen Zakaria. These are all from student oncology, surgery, and neuroscience interest groups. These are what are making this happen. And this picture represents all of the student organizing committee and more who make all of our thoughts, all of our suggestions come true. They are the ones that you see running around. They are the ones that will say, what do we have to do now? Tell me, right? So a big round of applause for all of them. The third annual Neuro-Oncology Symposium is one of the things that we do. Over here at Al Khan University, we are mentoring, we are providing mentorship to a lot of students, not only at the Al Khan University, but over around 50 medical schools within Pakistan. We have ambassadors all over. They are welcome to come in. A lot of them we meet through these symposiums. We do workshops, we do cycling, we make sure everyone's fit. We are providing them journal clubs. We are giving them mentorship, whether it be radiology, whether it be basic neuroscience, anything, we are there to provide it for them. And so this is just this year. And we've done this multiple times. These are not all the events that everyone's doing. And so I would just like to end this with a big, big thank you to Dr. Reed Thompson and Dr. Michael Yuan to have allowed these students this opportunity to learn from you. And all of these, so these are students from not only the neuroscience interest group, but the surgery interest group, the student oncology interest group. And this is just one moment that shows all of these mentors that we got to connect with through this platform. So this is a huge opportunity for us, and it would never have been possible without the support of the students. And so this is just a small token of appreciation for everything that they've done so far. So thank you. So now we would be moving on. So let's get this out of the way. Thank you. And I think we can get the lights on as well. Thank you. Okay. So we've had abstract presentations, so day 1 and day 3, and we've had students coming up asking us, well, we were told there's going to be a prize, and we were told there's going to be something else. When are we going to disclose that? So this is when this is going to happen. We had excellent presentations on day 1 and today, and we would like to show appreciation by providing them a prize from our end, and to encourage every one of you to keep on submitting abstracts, keep on trying, because you never know, the next time it could be your name. So going forward, we had the free paper session on day 1, and I would like to announce, and before announcing, I would like to invite the president of the Pakistan Society of Neuro-Oncology and our patron, Professor Dr. Syed Akhtar Naam. And what we'll be doing.
Drum roll?
No. Do you want one? Okay. And I'll be announcing, should we go third position and up?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll be announcing the third position for the free paper session. And the prize goes to Dr. Emmer Baig on comparison of minimally invasive and open surgical approaches for intradural extramedullary spinal tumors, a systematic review and meta-analysis.
Oh, there's actually a gift in there from Pakistan. So when it says AKU,
But it's from
Pakistan.
Dr. Emmer Baig. Thank you. The second position goes to Dr. Ravi Tarek on systematic review on quality of life in survivors of pediatric medulloblastoma. Ravi Tarek, thank you. Okay, so now for the first position for the free paper session, Dr. Muhammad Awais Khan on studying differentially expressed genes in medulloblastoma subtypes. And let me correct myself, student, right?
They're not doctors, right?
Yes, that's why I said, let me correct myself, student.
He's from my school. Yes.
So,
we are from the same school. Huh? Hasanabad, right?
so Muhammad Awais Khan, thank you.
Came all the way from north of Pakistan, Peshawar.
Now, the student free paper session that took place today, and the third position would go to Muhammad Jawad Amin Malik on quality of life of pediatric patients with craniopharyngioma, a retrospective series from a low middle income country with more than 4 years follow-up. Jawad Amin Malik. Thank you. The second position goes to Nawal Hussain on awake craniotomy for resection of intraaxial brain tumors, a systematic review and meta-analysis. Nawal Hussain, thank you. And now we'll be moving on to the first position, which goes to Dr. Kainat Siddiqui on outcomes following CyberKnife robotic radiosurgery for functional and non-functional pituitary adenomas. Dr. Kainat Siddiqui, thank you. We would also like to appreciate our sponsors for the third annual Neuro-Oncology Symposium. And I would like to call HiQ Pharma to come up. Very good. Thank you. And now I'd like to invite Getz Pharma to please come onto the stage. Thank you. And the last sponsor that I would like to invite is Hilton Pharma. Please come onto the stage. There. Thank you. Now, one more thing, Dr. Arthur. We would like to show our appreciation. We mentioned surgery interest group. This is their way of saying thank you to the international faculty that came in and to the third annual Neuro-Oncology Symposium organizer. So Dr. Reed Thompson, I would request you to come onto the stage, please. Now, I would like to invite Dr. Michael Duan to come onto the stage, please. I would like to invite Dr. Noreen Mushtaq to please come onto the stage. And I would also like to invite Dr. Ehsan Vai to please come onto the stage. So we would also like to invite Dr. Ahmed Gilani to come onto the stage. Thank you.
Disclaimer, we have packages in processing and making. So thank you, everyone.
Perfect. Thank you, Aisha. Now we will invite the co-chair of the scientific committee, Dr. Saqib Bakshi, to give his remarks.
Thank you, everyone. So
Dr. Shahzad Shamim, who was the chair of the scientific committee, was supposed to give these concluding remarks, but he couldn't join us due to some unforeseen circumstances. So I would like to thank all the students, all the residents, the support staff, and the esteemed faculty who visited us and graced us during all 3 days of the symposium. The programs took quite a long while to be developed and underwent um, significant number of changes over the past couple of months at least. And I hope all of you enjoyed the 3 days, all the scientific talks, the abstracts which were presented by students and residents. And I would particularly like to name a few people who were quite significant, who played a significant part in making all this possible. Some of them are our residents, Dr. Ahmer, Dr. Fatma. I would like to name both of them. They had been instrumental in helping us carrying out all the arrangements. Dr. Vakas, who is our Neuro-Oncology fellow, he also played a significant role in setting up the scientific program, in approaching all the speakers and then lining them up as well. Apart from that, the students from SIG, NSIG, and SOIG, all of them had been quite instrumental in making all this possible. The topmost effort was that of our support staff led by Mr. Sharif Charania, who helped us throughout. And so Sharif has been instrumental in, you saw the slide where Fatma had shown all those activities which had been carried out this year, and the year is not yet, it hasn't ended yet. So we still have a few more events planned as well for the upcoming events. And Sharif was the program coordinator for all of those activities. So he single-handedly manages all these activities with his robust team, and wouldn't have been possible without him. I would also like to thank our corporate sponsors, the Hilton Pharma, Getz Pharma, and HiQ Pharma, who played a significant part in making all this possible. And last but not the least, I cannot thank Professor Reed and Dr. Michael enough for making it to Pakistan and for making all the past 3 days very memorable for us. And I hope that the collaboration which we have already established between Vanderbilt University and AKU will continue and will get stronger with the times to come. And thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Saqib. And I agree, Sir Sharif. We call him Sharif Bhai, which is to say brother. And he's like all of our, like he's the elder brother for all of us. He is there for us 24/7. I was telling someone that I was awake at 3 a.m. in the morning, and he was also awake at 3 a.m. in the morning. And I'm messaging him, and he's helping me right back. So he's helping us throughout. And yeah, so he's the specialist at the Department of Surgery. So he's not only looking at the Department of Neurosurgery, but all the other ones as well. And still he's able to manage and pull off all of those events that you saw in the slide. So a big, big hand to Sharif. And now for the final remarks, I would like to invite Dr. Noreen Mushtaq, the chair of the organizing committee.
Thanks, Padma. I would like to say thanks to all of the participants who attended these 3 days of very intensive knowledge of neuro-oncology. With this, I would like to officially close the symposium, but please don't go away. You have to connect online. We will have a very good session of patient-centered neuro-oncology by our very own Komal Sayed. And it's all virtual from 2 to 4 p.m. Do join that session also. And then till we meet next year for 4th annual Neuro-Oncology Symposium. And we also had our pediatric Neuro-Oncology Symposium, which will be planned next year in November, the 3rd pediatric Neuro-Oncology Symposium. Oh, yes. So thank you, everybody. Goodbye. Allah Hafiz till we meet next year.